Yeah. Hi, welcome to the session. Good afternoon. How are
Hi,
you?
ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking me. And what about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking me too. Um, I think we are meeting for the second time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Yeah, finally. Like I remember because sometimes like some people connect to me again and I don't remember them by their names. But I think you run a YouTube channel
Yes,
too, right?
yes, ma'am. I'm also running a YouTube channel where I post English conversational videos. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I have watched a few of your videos. Okay, so
So
how's your journey going?
my journey is going very well, ma'am. And I would like to say sorry to you because yesterday I could not join you and because of some urgent work. So I'm really
Mhm.
sorry for that.
No problem. Yeah, I was waiting in the session. I thought like you are already a sincere person, I guess. And I don't know why
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
not even responding to my email too. Like I asked multiple times, like, were you coming or not? But you didn't respond. But I guess late night you asked me, right? Again. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think nowadays, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was very occupied with the work, so I could not see and reply.
Okay, no problem. Happens. Okay, so I think when you joined, I had very few subscribers, and after that, many people have subscribed to my channel. So I think for them, you should introduce yourself first, so they will also get to know who are you.
Sure, ma'am. So, ma'am, my name is Naval Ajmera, as you already know, and I'm speaking to you from Jaipur city, which is in Rajasthan state. And talking about my profession, currently I am working in a company as an e-commerce executive. And apart from this, these days I'm working on my communication skills as well, because as we all know, communication skills are very, very crucial in our personal and professional life both. So that is the only reason I wanted to have a conversation with you because I like the way you speak and you articulate your thoughts to the audience. That's why I wanted to have a conversation with you. And apart from this, I'm also running a YouTube channel where I post English conversational videos. Like that is all about me, ma'am.
Okay, that's lovely to know. And so, as you are a working professional, when do you get time to record these sessions and practice with people? Because many people are working professionals and they have this excuse only that I don't have time. So how do you manage, and you can give a message to them too, like how you are managing, how they can manage too.
Okay. So, ma'am, in my current role, I have to handle few tasks. So after completing them, I get like free time. I have lots of free time after that. So
Hmm.
I try to utilize that time. So I don't have a lot of work to do. So whenever I get free time, so I try to utilize that time.
So it means
And that
we get free time maybe in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. Some people get time in the morning itself, like they save 2 hours in the morning. They wake up a little early and save
mm,
2 hours for their
mm,
exercise and for learning something.
mm,
Some people who get breaks,
mm,
that time they utilize,
mm,
and if they don't have time,
mm,
then they utilize
mm,
that. Sorry, work. Then they utilize the time, and some
mm,
people try to save 2 hours before going to bed, and then they just try to learn something new and consume
mm,
content. So maybe it is
yes.
just a kind of a mindset and depends on your priority, what you are prioritizing for yourself. And if it
Yes.
it has a strong reason behind it, then you would definitely prioritize your learning first and then you
Yes.
focus on the other things.
Mm, absolutely. Because right now I'm speaking, like I'm connecting, like from my office. Uh,
Okay, so yeah,
so
right
I'm
now
in
you are
office.
in the office.
Yeah, I'm in the office right now. So I get a lot of free time. So I try to utilize that time to learn something because I don't want to waste my time.
I have come across people who have no passion, that much passion or desire to learn the language. They, without even joining paid classes, courses, they are ready to learn
Mhm,
and they are learning and they are even able to see the changes and results. But people who have
mhm,
excuses, they even enroll themselves in the courses too, in order to, blame the courses and teachers that, okay, they are responsible to teach us and they are responsible to make us fluent, and even then they are like relying totally on that course and they are not putting efforts, and then still they are not learning.
mhm,
But if you have strong desire, you
mhm.
can even learn on your own too, like you are learning. right?
Absolutely, ma'am. Yeah, absolutely, ma'am.
Hmm.
I agree with you.
Okay. So do you have any question for me first, or any topic in your mind that you would like to discuss today?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I would like to discuss, I would like to talk about small talks.
Okay.
So I want to, yeah, small talks. So, whenever we are sitting in like professional setup, so how do we initiate like small talks? And when we are like going to any party and when we are meeting to someone for the very first time, so how do we initiate like small talks so that we can make our bond to each other?
Okay,
Good
that's a
bond.
lovely question. And first, I would like to tell you that we should not always pressurize our mind that you have to say something or participate in the conversation. It is not always mandatory for us. We can be even good listener and observer too. As I think this is because of my introvert kind of behavior, I have this kind of mindset. Like, first, I prefer, because if I'm meeting like couple of new people and I don't know them well, I would highly prefer to stay silent and observe first,
Mhm,
like what they are talking about and what kind of mindset they have. Or in
mhm,
that process, you even come across or get to know like some are the things that you believe in strongly, but they are, uh, what we say, criticizing a lot. So then you are able
mhm,
to observe, okay, sometimes you have something in your mind that you don't like at all and you don't believe in, and they are
mhm,
appraising that thing, and they are just like in India, in villages it happens with me. When I'm around women from village, and
mhm,
especially who are not that much educated, maybe they studied till 10th or ninth and then they got married, and they are into that kind of environment where they are just bitching, or they are just talking about rubbish things. I When I am
mhm,
around them, I don't see anything. Okay, because I know that this is something which I don't praise or I don't admire of doing. Because you, like the couple of women who are sitting around, they are not doing anything good, but just bitching about others. And if the girl is doing something great, like girls who are like my age and they aspire to
mhm,
do something in their life and they have dreams,
mhm,
and if they say something in front of them or in front of their family members, elders, they take it in negative way. Oh, she speaks in front of us. How she can do that? How dare to do that?
mhm.
What is wrong in it? It's her dream.
Absolutely.
It's She wants to grow. It was your choice that you were asked to get married at 16 or 18
Mhm,
and you said yes.
mhm,
But if she doesn't want
mhm,
to get married and she wants to do the business and she wants to do something on her own, it's her personal
mhm,
choice and it is her right to do that. So, first, we have to observe the environment and the mindset of the people. There, you will
mhm,
not, I think, I don't prefer to speak anything. One thing,
mhm,
because their mindset doesn't match, to
mhm,
me. Second is
mhm,
like, I don't believe in this kind of. And third is like, you cannot change their mindset at all. You cannot even touch a
mhm,
little bit. Why? That mindset is embedded in them strongly since their childhood.
mhm,
Now they are already
mhm,
parents. Okay, they are living
mhm,
this life and they see your opinion. If you even make any opinion, like instead of doing this, you could have done something great, and still you can start something new, or you can try something great doing business or learning something new skill. They will be like, अपने आप को पता नहीं क्या समझ रही है, राइट? कि थोड़े टाइम बाहर
mhm,
क्या रह लिए, इनको पता नहीं क्या लग रहा है. No, the time has changed. You
mhm,
have to change, you have to learn. And the second mindset is like, now I have kids, they are also grown up. I think I'm not ready to learn now, and my age is not like to learn something and go somewhere, go in the gym, or learn. I hear you also know that on social media we have come across people who are like 60, 70, but they are now working on their
mhm.
communication skills. They are learning the language, they are learning one or the other skill they are trying to attain, right? But
Mhm.
in villages, that is a
Absolutely.
strong kind of mindset. They don't want to change. Like, they're like, this is enough, we have been living like this.
Mhm,
Wake up, do household
mhm,
chores, talk about other people,
mhm,
sleep, eat and sleep.
Mm.
Same cycle, same routine, they are ready to repeat. And if somebody is trying something new, they have problem with this.
Mm.
So when you know
Yes,
that
yes.
here you cannot change anything, stay silent. That's what I keep. I stay silent. But when you are in the settings where you are like you can speak, and you when you observe, you know that this is my kind
Mm.
of group, and they are open minded and they are ready to learn. I have also learned something new. They are positive mindset. Then you will automatically get that vibe and positivity, and then it's, I think,
Mm.
easier to connect with them by talking about their uh, like, as I shared that when they will share something
Mm.
about which you also believe in strongly, you will be able to
Mhm.
immediately add a point here by saying, yeah,
Mhm.
I also agree on that. Yeah, I experienced this.
Mhm.
Oh yes, it happened to me. like you know अगर हिंदी में और अपनी मदर टंग में भी बात करें तो लोग ऐसे ही कनेक्ट करते हैं, बात करते करते दूसरा बोलता है, हाँ यार हमारे भी यहाँ ऐसा कुछ हुआ था, उनके साथ ऐसे
Mhm.
करके, है ना. वी कनेक्ट एंड वी
Mhm.
स्टार्ट, वी जंप इन द कॉन्वर्जेशन, right?
Mhm.
So like this we
Absolutely.
continue the conversation. For
Mhm.
starting with the new people, it's a little challenging if we are meeting for the very first time.
Mhm.
With friends, I guess it's easier that we first recall the past is, oh, where were
Mhm.
you, how have you been doing, and what about your that degree, what about your, like, people ask me what happened about Korean, and what about the GNU, why did you left and all. They start like this. But if the
Mhm.
person is totally new to us, then yeah, I also feel that it is little challenging. But depends, like if
Mhm.
you are meeting the person, you are already interested, I guess that is why you are meeting. Otherwise we don't meet any stranger.
Mhm.
Like you and I are here
Mhm.
today, why? Because we share same kind of interests, we are doing same kind of thing. Otherwise, if there is any
Mhm.
random YouTuber, will you go there and, like, the person who is focusing on health and maybe hair care or skin care, you will not talk to that person, right? So if you are meeting the
Mhm.
person, you're already into that kind of, or maybe you are in a business or you are in a company, so you are
Mhm.
already surrounded by people who have the same kind of work to do and things to handle. If they are facing any kind of problem, also they have same, you can ask for the
Mhm.
solution on
Mhm.
that. So I think that
Mhm.
way you can just observe a little bit, and like this you can start. I hope
Yes, yes.
that will help you. I don't know, but it's a little challenging,
Yeah.
tricky.
Great. Good. Yeah, I have also seen some of your videos, like your previous videos I have seen.
Hmm.
So where you were saying that, I wanted to have conversation with foreigner people, like for like Videsi people, but I
Hmm.
could not yeah, talk to them because of fear, like some fear.
Hmm.
We also have some kind of fear, so we could not, talk to them.
Yes,
Yeah.
but very soon I'll invite few people on my YouTube channel. But because here now I cannot get up exposure to foreigners like in person. When I was there
Mm.
in Jaipur, I know you are in Jaipur, so you can get that opportunity. And back then, when I was wanted to do that, that time I was not even very good at English too. So if you are
Mm.
connecting to a person who is from India and who is from your native place, then it's like in Hindi you feel comfortable because of the language. Also, you hold yourself back, right? So back then I didn't
Mm.
have problem to talk properly, but had problem because of the English, and because of, like, I didn't have that much great command over language, and that's why I holded myself back, like, oh, if I'll go there I'll fumble or I'll forget or my mind will go blank or things like that. Simultaneously, like,
Mm.
people are visiting that historical places in Jaipur, right? I didn't have knowledge. I don't have still knowledge about those places. I'm not into history at all. That was also a second
Mm.
barrier. So if you are good at these
Mm.
things, I think it's easier because once
Mm.
you know about the place, you will go to the person. Okay, you strike up the conversation.
Mm.
What is possibility that they are gonna discuss with you about the
Mm.
place, right? About Jaipur, right? They will ask something. So if
Mm.
you have knowledge, you will be able to talk to them.
Mm.
Knowledge
Absolutely.
also adds that kind of a confidence in you.
Absolutely. I agree with
Yeah.
you. And you were also saying like, when we try to talk with them, so they try to, go away from us. Like why? Like so you were saying something in
Yeah.
that video. Okay.
That's why I said to observe them first. Like you go and immediately you are just talking. Maybe they are not comfortable. Just observe first if they are. Like some foreigners are very eager to talk to natives and ask them about the place and discuss things and have take pictures with them. But few are similarly like you. We are also like some of us are extroverts, some of us are introverts and ambiverts. I'm an introvert, so if somebody even Indian also come with a camera and start something, I'll be maybe not that much comfortable in a public place. Still, I'm not in
Mhm.
comfortable in public place. Like I always wanted to record vlogs, but I didn't do that because
Mhm.
I'm not comfortable in public with the camera. Similarly, if that doesn't matter. Like if it is a foreigner, so it would be definitely extrovert. No, maybe they are also
Mhm.
introvert. They don't want to talk like this. So that is why I always
Mhm.
prefer to first observe, and I observed that thing too.
Mhm. Okay. So you talked about blogs. So would you like to make blog in future?
Uh, that is in me, and as I'm now working on my kind of confidence a lot, and now I'm very good at speaking and talking to people, or even good with camera too. So maybe I would try in future. And depends if I start traveling a lot. That would be, I guess, possible for me.
Mhm.
That time, I guess, it would be possible for me to start. Yes, I want to do. I don't know.
Okay. So
Maybe.
do you prefer like solo traveling or like with friends or family?
No, with a group of people. Like I think more than place, I think I enjoy company. If I know people very well, like people I am like just people who are like minded, like just like me, and we talk about same things, and we just focus on
Mhm.
learning. We focus on you know uh, enjoying the thing and all. Because I
Mhm.
had kind of group back in college. When I was in college, we were around 25 to 30 students altogether used to travel used to just when I was in Jharkhand, I we visited a lot of places there. So we were in group and I enjoyed the company because the journey should also be interesting, like when you are with your friends.
Oh, yes, yes.
And journey gives
So
us the
in
memory, when we capture all when we discuss. So after coming back,
Mhm.
we don't just remember the destination. Okay, we went there. We just remember whole journey, how we started, how it was. In between also something happens, like adventurous or something unfortunate also, like if it happens, we remember that, right?
Okay, so you prefer like
Group.
with group of people, with
Mm.
group. Okay. So in Jaipur, like how many places have you visited? Have you visited all the places in Jaipur or yet to visit?
No, I think like two or three, I guess I didn't visit, apart from the most famous places I visited.
Most like famous like Hawa Mahal, Amer Fort,
Amer, Jagged, or one more was there. Mm. Nahargarh, Jagged, Amer Fort, Hawa Mahal,
Nagar.
Jal Mahal. Yeah, these places I
Okay.
visited. Hmm.
Okay, so which one was your favorite?
Jagged, I guess. Yeah.
Jagat. Why Jagat? Like
They
Nagar
are
is
similar,
also
by the
like
way, they are similar. uh, I don't remember in which is that the biggest what missile, or I don't know. I don't remember what is that.
top बोलते हैं, we call it top.
I don't know what we call it in English. And that place, that is it
Mhm.
jagged, or it is what it is? Jagged,
Jaipur,
right?
Jaipur, yeah, Jagat, yeah, yeah.
Jagged, yeah. That is why I like that one. I visited that
Mhm.
two times, and we are able to see the whole Jaipur from there, right?
Yes, yes. We can see whole city
Hmm.
from
Yeah, whole
from
city.
there.
Yeah.
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 Great, nice. So I want to ask you one more question. So I'm facing a lot of problems. Like I try to speak more about something, but I could not speak more because of I don't know why. Like when I try to I forgot like what to speak, how to speak. When I am talking to something, I don't know how to speak. Right now, I'm also facing this problem.
Okay, you are not able to speak at length, like after 1 minute or
Yes,
two
yes,
minutes.
yes, yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
how long have you been learning?
So I have been learning this language for more than like 7 to 8 months, I guess. Though I
And
was learning it before, but I was not that much consistent. But for the last 7 to 8 months, 7 to 8 months, I am very consistent. Yeah.
what are the ways, your methods of
You
learning
know,
it?
I try to, I prefer to, I listen to videos on YouTube. I try to listen to podcasts and English
Hmm.
conversational videos and, cartoons. I watch such kind of videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is one
So
way method.
that's how I'm doing practice. Yeah.
That's only one method that you mentioned. You listen to
Yes,
podcasts and
yes.
cartoons and conversations. Apart from this,
Yeah, and I have also joined a Skype group where I talk to, strangers, co-learners. Yeah.
how many times in a week?
Think I talk, I speak like I have conversation like every day on daily
Every
basis.
day.
One conversation. Yeah, one conversation.
Got it. Apart from this, two practices. Yeah.
And two practices. No, apart from
This,
these
no.
two, yeah, no,
Hmm.
no,
Okay.
I'm not doing anything.
What about reading? Reading is essential. Are you reading something?
Uh, no, I don't read
That
anything.
is why you are lacking in, grabbing the knowledge first about the related topics.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes,
reading
yes,
will
please,
give
yes.
you the idea how to elaborate even topics, linking words, how
Uh,
to use them, effortlessly and with proper grace.
uh,
You will learn that from reading, and reading will give a lot of content, a lot.
yeah.
Whatever I nowadays I speak is because of reading. I must say that I give the whole credit to reading part. And reading, one more thing, right now my level, right? And I still aspire to become advanced. You can see this. I purchased this diary this like in 2025. I have covered, I guess,
Uh-huh.
I have completed this much already. So what I do when I
Okay.
watch something, when I read something, I make notes like this. I think you are not able to see like this. I just keep
So
making
what do
notes.
you
Hmm.
what do you write in this diary? Like,
The words I
figuring
come
your like
across, the words I come
oh,
across, I don't know. And then the uses of the word. So if there is a whole sentence, note down the whole sentence. If I come across new
mm,
idioms, I note down idioms. Even great things which can help me grow and which I can
mm,
use while speaking, or I can help others, or which is related to any
mm,
problem, and there is a kind of a
mm,
solution is given in that book, and I
mm,
like that much, I can also share, and this
mm,
is helpful for others too. So I note down these things, and whenever I get time, like before this session also, I just, every single day in the morning I open this diary, and I revise 4 to 5 things every day, 4 to 5 things. So this is a
mm.
natural way to keep giving the proper food to your memory bank.
Okay.
Once there is a knowledge and things in your memory bank, then you can, while speaking, pick those things and you can deliver that. If that is blank, you are
Mm,
not able to give it. Okay, so
mm,
reading is one which will help you to how to structure it properly, how to use the linking words,
mm,
and then the
mm,
knowledge also. Like when you note down, when you revise, when you read
mm,
again and again,
mm.
that will help you. This is the way, like only hard work is I guess, the right way to accomplish that.
Yes, yes. So whatever I'm speaking, like I'm speaking like separately. I'm not able to, link them properly. Like I'm not able to combine them like for a long time.
So while reading,
Yeah.
also read it out loud. So in your case,
Okay.
as I know, you are doing the speaking and listening, which is great. Two things you can do. One is incorporate reading in yourself. Second is do
Mm-hmm.
shadowing. Listen to native
Shadowing practice.
speakers and repeat after them. Listen to them, repeat after them. That will definitely help you improve your pronunciation, your sentence structure, and will give you the vocabulary and the proper uses of the words, and uh, how you will be able to speak with the proper expression when you just see them and repeat after them. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so I think these
I
two
will try.
practices would definitely help you a lot. Do it for 3 months and
Okay.
then you can share your experience. You will see.
Okay. So may I know, ma'am, like what kind of activities are you doing these days?
These days, I wake up late. I don't wake up early. I am an early riser, but nowadays I have a little problem too in my foot. Like recently, I had kind of a fracture in my foot, but I didn't share with anyone. I guess you are the first one I'm sharing with. I wake up late and then I just first check the email and check if I have to take sessions and what are the classes I'm going to take and what is the material I'm going to teach today. After that,
Mhm.
I if I have 1 hour still, so then I start reading. The first thing I do is reading. I
Mhm.
always keep one book here and one book on my bed, and even the paper where I can like these are the papers I whenever I have free paper I just what do we say, I just keep one paper here and one there, so whenever I come across anything which I should be practicing, I just write down it again and again and I practice.
Mhm.
So reading is one which I'm continuously doing, like this is my habit to do it. Second thing I'm doing is now I watch Netflix a lot. I'm not into now
Oh.
YouTube. I don't consume content on YouTube. I watch Netflix, which means I
Mhm.
watch movies and web series. And currently, I'm watching the show Friends. That is a very long one, so it will take a lot of time. But I'm watching, and from there also I'm like the words I know are get repeated automatically. Like when you listen to them again and again, then the words stay in your memory and you are able to use while speaking. That is why, so that is the second practice. Third is this, like speaking is constant. I speak to people every day.
Mhm.
I teach people. So speaking is constant.
Mhm.
Yes. So these three things I'm
Okay.
doing. And every now and then when I get time, like I'm sitting here and nobody is joining and nobody is coming, like you didn't come in last day, right? So when then I start like anybody's video on YouTube and I do shadowing too. But not consistently, but I do shadowing every now and then too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And many people say that we should write our thoughts, like whatever we have done in like whole day. So we should
Hmm.
also write those activities in a paper. So is it will yeah, it will help you to improve my English or no?
Any kind of practice always adds value in our life, right? In our journey, whatever we do, it is a good practice, so you know that it will add value, there is no doubt. And it is kind of a exercise for your brain to think more creatively, to generate ideas effectively and even a little faster. Sometimes we fumble and we stuck because our mind is not able to generate ideas properly and even faster. Right. So that is again a
Mm.
problem. So when you jot down your ideas, thoughts on a paper, and you do it for a long period of time, it helps a lot. So I believe every practice adds value in our journey, whatever it
Mm.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I think, when earlier I was able to speak like very good English, but nowadays I'm not able to speak that much good. What have I don't know like
Wait,
why
do
it
you have
happened.
any doubt in your mind about yourself?
Yeah,
It
sometimes I
happens
think that
when we have
I'm not
doubts.
speaking very well. Yeah, I'm I think that I'm
Huge,
not speaking.
huge, and a big problem. And that is holding you back. Change your thought process entirely. I'm disclosing a little secret about me. I always say myself, I am a brand and I'm a diamond. I don't say anything wrong about me or negative. I am the diamond.
So
No matter
think
what people
positively.
think of me, no matter what others think of me, I am aligned with the universe and I am in the demand. I am the diamond. I am the brand. Every single person, every single company who is today on the like who is on top notch, they started from scratch and they didn't doubt. People who doubted themselves are at the same place. Do not doubt yourself. Do not even let any negative thought, any negative sentence come to your mind,
Mm.
penetrate your mind. Not Do not ever give that permission. You should be that much you should have that much control over everything to not let any thought or sentence penetrate your mind. No, दिस विल हार्म. लाइक काइंड ऑफ अ छोटा सा एक कीड़ा है, एक बार घुस गया तो वो धीरे 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 काटता काटता मतलब कहाँ तक पहुँचेगा वी डोंट नो. Do not ever be very very careful and specific about it, and you have to
And
incorporate these things This is again I have learned and I incorporated because of reading. So that is why I admire reading a lot. Reading doesn't teach you only English, it makes you the person you need to be.
So I think you have talked about manifestation and visualization. So do you believe in it? Or
Of
like whatever we
course.
think, whatever we say, or we become like that. Okay.
Thoughts are things. Today in the market,
Okay.
AI is in the market. Do you think AI came from nowhere? No. It came because somebody thought first that it can be in this world. It can change the,
Mm,
you know, and the laptop, the way we are talking, the way we are connecting. It is not just we got laptop from somewhere. No. Somebody thought about it. The technology. Human
mm,
brain has a lot, much potential and power. We are just not aware of that. Once you are aware of your
mm,
own mind, you will be like,
mm.
magic happens. And it happens.
Yes.
Believe it, it happens. People who don't believe, no, they will remain same. 2 years
Mm,
back they were same. Today also they are same. After 5 years
mm,
also they will be same.
mm,
And you have seen
mm,
people around you who are same. Since your
mm,
childhood till now, you can see a few of your neighbors. They are same. They
mm,
used to talk
mm,
about the same thing. They are still talking about the
mm,
same thing. But look at yourself.
mm,
Like I can see myself. I am not the same at all. And people say that. People also are able to see these conspicuous changes in me. Like you have changed
mm,
entirely. Even friends from my college also, when they connect to me over call, I don't know why I give a lot of lecture to them, and they're like, you are not the same Rajni, even not even 1% of the same Rajni. You have to,
mm,
do that for yourself. So
mm.
that's about
Mm.
reading, and you grab, and I strongly believe in it. Like magics still happen.
I know you like where like you used to take like Flamingo sessions. I know like you from since then.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you also you would also face a lot of problems that time, but now you are speaking like you speak very good English. Yeah. And I'm also facing one problem, ma'am. Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also facing like one problem. Yeah, so that whenever I start a new habit, I do it like 2 3 days or 4 days last, then I give up. Why does it happen with me?
It happens with everyone. See,
Yeah, whenever I try.
I'm now bored of watching YouTube videos. But I haven't quit learning English. I will try something new. I will find something new. I have switched to Netflix, and I'm telling you, I didn't have the habit of watching movies at all. I was kind of person who cannot watch movies for 2 hours and 3 hours. No, used to watch web series because they have this episodes, and you can even take time and all. And before even web series too, I was not into movies at all. No, I didn't watch even movies in Hindi that much. Rarely, like once in a blue moon I'm watching. But now I'm bored of YouTube videos. I've watched a lot of conversations, a lot of like tips and tricks, and do this, do that. No, I'm fed up. So but I have to learn. This is clear. Okay, so
Okay, so
your motive is clear now. You have to just, if you're bored of one practice, find another. But do not quit practicing. That is the point.
okay, it means like we should not change our like goal. We should change like to reach
Ways.
their ways. Yeah.
Yeah, methods. Try and test. I have tested and tried a lot of methods. A lot. So just and keep experimenting. Even then you will even enjoy the journey. Now when I'm able to see the results, the way people admire me, the comments I got and the emails I get, they are my fuel, right? So I
Mm,
know I'm clear that I have to just keep learning, keep learning, keep learning, keep moving.
mm,
Ways can differ always, and I always change my ways. It is human tendency that we get bored of one thing over time, right? Yeah.
very well explained. That. And I think my all the doubts of mine are clear.
I am grateful to know that I am able to clear your doubts, and I think that will help other people too over YouTube. And That is why I always want to learn, and I would highly recommend you to keep start reading books. It'll change
Okay, ma'am,
you
definitely.
entirely, not your English. You will see after 2 to 3 years if you start reading from today onwards. You're like, wow, and you will be thankful that okay, she asked me to start reading.
Okay, ma'am, definitely. Yeah, I
I
will start like small from like small. I will take small steps.
I
Like I
would
will
tell
read one.
you which book you should read first. Uh, Attitude is everything. Have you heard
Attitude
about the
is
book?
everything.
I
No,
don't have
ma'am,
right
I
now
haven't
it
heard.
in on my table, but yeah.
I can search. I can search it on you Google. Attitude. What is the name?
Attitude is everything. It is right here. Just wait a second. Attitude is everything. This one.
Attitude is everything. Okay.
I have
Okay.
read it, but I will read it again and again and again.
Okay.
You got the meaning.
So
Why would I read it again and again and again? Okay.
why?
Attitude is everything. That is why. Yeah.
Attitude is
Whatever you
everything.
want to be, just keep that attitude in yourself without harming
Hmm.
anyone. Like, it is not our aim to harm anyone. Because once you stop thinking about everybody, anyone in the world, like you are not even thinking positive, negative, nothing. You have just yourself in your mind. That's it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yes,
I
I think it was really lovely talking to you. And we have talked
same
for
here.
38 minutes now. It's a really great book. Start with this one. And later there are a lot of recommendations. This one is also great. I would love it to read it same again and again and again. That is Four
Oh,
Agreements. The Four Agreements.
oh,
Hmm.
okay, ma'am.
I have talked about this book with somebody else, and I shared that video too on YouTube. I talked about the four agreements which I read in this, and I liked it very much, and I would read it again. There are a lot of books which I admire a lot, and I would read because they are not for English. They are for me. They are making me. They are changing my way of living, perception towards people and things. I think I'm speaking too much today, but yes, it was great talking to you. Yes.
Yeah. So, do you? May I ask you something? Do you complete like one book first, or like do you read like two, three books like
Oh,
together?
sometimes I keep two books too, and sometimes I just when I get interest in some any book, I just keep reading that. So a few days back, I was reading this book. Yeah, this one. Like I have read only
You,
half this much. Yeah,
you can.
you can.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was reading this, and in between when I read it half, I got I ordered four other books, and I got this Attitude Everything and Four Agreements, and I started reading them, and I like these books very much, so I started reading these. So it's not always mandatory for me to complete. Earlier, it was I had that kind of mindset: the first complete one, and then second. Now I whatever I like, I just do that.
Mm, great.
It helps
So,
a lot when
thank you
you
so much.
don't pressurize that much your mind, and you are little friendly with your mind to just only focus on one thing, only keep one thing that I have to learn. No matter what is the way, no matter what which book I am learning, I have to just learn. That kind of mindset now I have luckily incorporated. Okay,
Mm.
then
Ma'am,
we can yeah, yeah.
may I ask you like one last question? You can
Sure.
edit this like